Hello everybody. Today in Firefall, we're going to be talking about Flavor of the Month. Term in PvP used to describe what class or frame is just really popular. I know we really don't have much to talk about in PvP because we're waiting for the new map, of course, next week. I'm super excited, but I thought I'd get this out just to describe probably what I'm going to be working on a while right when the map comes off, describing what's going to be the flavor of the month, what you probably should be practicing, and what you're going to see in competitive play. So right now, thanks to a lot of the newer patches, we've had a bit of server problems and a few issues with latency. So that changed Flavor of the Month tremendously. Also, people got really bored and wanted to be pretty lazy for PvP. So they went ahead and just decided to be lazy and picked the bio as their main source of damage. With its powerful main weapon and great offensive abilities and supportive abilities, it's one of the easiest classes to dominate PvP with. Especially with triage. You don't even have to worry about being defensive. You can just go in there, revive your friend, and get out before they can even kill you. Oh dear. So this was taken from Saturday night on the Cast and Ash stream. So you might know them from there. If you don't, you should really watch it. It's probably one of the best streams right now for Firefall, and definitely something entertaining to do on your Saturday nights for a couple hours. I know I try to help them out as much as possible, but we'll see how far they get before they actually ask for lessons. Kidding. But they're doing pretty well. But I'll put a link in the description to their VODs, and you can check it out and see if you like it at all. Warning, there is language. But then again, so do I, so who cares? So, bio. What makes it so strong? It only does 113 damage a shot. Yeah, but that's with a 50 ammo gun. Yes, 50 ammo. 50 bullets in your clip. Times 113. You don't even have to try. You just have to basically swish through your target, and by the time you empty your clip, they should be dead. You only need to hit 18 to 20 of them. The tracking is not that difficult. The bullets fly really fast, so there really isn't any leading. So as long as you track your targets decently, they go down without much of a chore. See, I'm just flying around, picking off one guy at a time. Ugh, okay. But big tip, tracking can go either way. Either you're really on your target and you're gonna kill them, or you're just not, or sometimes you're not following them properly and your guessing is just totally off for a second, and that happens. Like, that doesn't mean you're doing bad or anything. It just means your tracking's off, and you're not, and like, the way they're moving isn't synced up to the way you think they're moving, and that could just be temporary. That could just be for that 1 second. So if that happens, just get out. Just get back out and then come back in and try again. It's just a fluke with how random people are in this game. and how well you can go from side to side even though you're in midair. The problem is, if you spray enough, you will run out of ammo. Luckily, we're on the brig. Ammo's pretty easy to come by. There we go. Also, your healing orb does the same amount of damage that it heals, which is different, which is actually like better than the Dragonfly's version, which only does about half. Which is crazy. I think that's a bug. I think they need to fix that. Dragonfly should do the same amount of damage for that move. It shouldn't do only 220 damage. It should do 450, just like the bio. But I don't know. Maybe they gave it to the bio just because he didn't have enough offensive abilities. But yeah, you can use your healing circle offensively, and that just crushes your opponents. You'll knock them down to about half, hit them with the orb, and then they're basically practically almost dead, and they didn't even realize they were getting low. Now here's the problem. If you're stuck in a firefight and your tracking's not doing very well, battles can be pretty long. Come on, hit him. I'm hitting him like once or twice. There we go. Takes freaking forever. Probably one of the best things bios are good at taking down are the slower classes. So even tankier targets like Mammoth and Dreadnought, they're so slow that your tracking is superb, and you're just able to mow them down faster than they are, which is pretty hilarious. Come on. There we go. But yeah, you also have poison trail, so if people are following you, like a group, you can just use that and they won't follow you because it slows them, it just poisons them, and it does a lot of damage when they try to follow you, like way too much, and it's pretty hilarious. Be ultimate. Heal everybody. Now kill. Kill. That ultimate is... It's considered one of the weakest ultimates in the game, yet hilariously does very well. Just because it stacks up damage as fast as the Rhino's ultimate fire, which is crazy. Plus it's in like a gigantic cone, so hitting people is like ridiculously stupid. See right there, I use that poison trail so nobody could follow me and I could focus on the guy I wanted to kill. Good stuff. Alright. But yeah, that basically rounds up what I have to say about the bio. It's just really easy to do a lot of damage over in a decent amount of time. It's really working off the latency problems they're having right now, where your enemy can't hit you, but you can hit them because it's so stupidly easy for you to track somebody in this game with this gun. So have fun with that for this week, and when we get word of what our new map's gonna, or what the new mode is gonna be, I'll talk about what I think is gonna be the new flavor of the month and how you can be ready to dominate in public matches. Well, I guess that ends it. And that probably ends this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to click the like, subscribe buttons below for future content on Firefall PvP, and I'll see you next time.